Long ago, my dad told me that who you marry is the most important decision you will ever make. It affects your happiness, your health, your wealth, your parents, siblings, kids, your job, every facet of your life. He told me I should spend some time figuring out what I value and what was important. I wanted someone just like my dad, responsible, easygoing, level-headed, a good father. As a young man, Dad wanted someone who didn't smoke or drink and went to church every Sunday. But God had something else in mind for him. Life with my mom was never dull. She was a riot. The common refrain about her was, "You just can't make this up." The stories in this book will give you a glimpse of what a wild ride it was for him for 53 years. Before Mom died in 2023, she and I looked at 82 years of photos and told stories. We were laughing hysterically, and I'm happy to report we did not pee our pants, which, sadly, is also a common occurrence in our lives. This book is not an unauthorized tell-all. I told Mom I was going to write a book. She said, "Knock yourself out. No one will believe it." I said, "Mom, you had a remarkable life. I want people to laugh when they hear these crazy stories, but I also want to share these valuable life lessons." Dad died in 2018. In early 2023, Mom went to join him. Dad got to rest in peace for 4 years. Heaven got another angel, and this one has spurs on. Chapter 1. Live in the moment. All good cowboys have a pocket knife clipped to the inside of their front pocket in case a horse gets caught up in a rope. A good horse is hard to come by, and accidents can happen at any time. Always be prepared, no matter what life throws at you. My mom, Mary and Roddy, went to the 1959 Cow Palace Rodeo to compete in barrel racing. After the rodeo, all the cowboys went to the bar. It was a rowdy place, filled with cowboys who were either celebrating their win or drowning their sorrows after they competed. You had to be very sure of yourself to go in there. Right after her run, she wanted to celebrate. She put her horse Chongo away in his stall and took off her cowboy hat. She brushed her long, beautiful ponytail, put on some lipstick, and went down the street to the log cabin bar. Marion was only 19, but looked almost exactly like her sister Nancy, who was 21. Armed with her sister's ID, she elbowed her way past the cowboys to order a drink at the bar. As she passed steer wrestler John W. Jones, he grabbed her ponytail to pull her back from the bar. "Hey!" she yelled. She instantly put her hands to her head. In one swift motion, John W. Jones took out his pocket knife, flicked it open, and cut her ponytail off. As she spun around, he handed it to her. He said, "Every cowboy in this place wants a piece of your tail." Every woman watching was mortified, including John W.'s wife, Joanne. All the cowboys were howling with laughter. Marion was stunned. She stood there for a second with her mouth hanging open, holding her ponytail. Then she reached up and ran her fingers through what was left of her hair. She said, "Am I on candid camera? I've got to look in the mirror. This is a joke, right?" She headed for the bathroom. Another barrel racer followed her and came back out to the bar after a few minutes. A cowboy said, "Is she crying?" The barrel racer said, "No, she sent me out here to get a knife." Another guy yelled, "Is she planning a murder or a suicide?" The crowd roared. The bartender handed her a pair of scissors. She went back into the bathroom and helped Marion. Marion came out with a new hairdo that looked even cuter than before. She shouted, "Jones is buying the whole bar a round of drinks." Everyone cheered. Above the roar, she told Jones, "Jones, I just can't believe you did that. You are buying me drinks for the rest of my life." Over the years, that story has been told many times, and she would laugh all over again. She said, "What was I going to do? The hair was already gone. It was too late. Party on." What a great attitude. She was always looking forward and never cried for spilt milk. Her mantra was, "Live in the moment. You can't change the past." That attitude would serve her well for the rest of her life.